Hello everybody, my name is Jax and welcome to the channel. So I don't know if you've been following my devlogs, but I've been working on this little platform game and dare I say it's nearly finished. Every time I say it's nearly finished, it's something else happens where it's not nearly finished. So let's just say it's not nearly finished. All I'm going to do in this video today is just play the game, what I've got so far. But this is kind of the whole sort of game, like it's all done, all the mechanics are in place. The graphics are kind of how they are going to be. I've got a little couple of tricks up my sleeve where I'm going to leave that till the actual game's fully finished. So the little bits that I'm going to add at the end are not going to be in these devlogs, just so when the game's fully finished, it's more of a polished thing that you didn't actually get to see, if that makes sense. So essentially this is the game, but there will be a couple of little bells and whistles on it that'll make it look a little bit better when the actual game is finished. But yeah, I'll just play the game and just show you pretty much what it is. So you sort of start off at this police station is closed. You can go over here, ask this guy for help. Well, you don't ask him for help, he just tells you things. And pretty much the aim of the game is just to get as high a score as you can. Yeah, it's just like a sort of almost like a zombie swarm type. They're not zombies, but yeah, it's just like a swarm type game where the enemies will just keep spawning, and you've just got to try and get as high a score as possible, basically. But yeah, I'm not really one for like boasting. I'm not like I'd never really boast about stuff or think that my stuff's the best or, you know, all that sort of stuff. But this game is actually really good, and I'm quite happy with that, because I did want to make a game, but I did want to make a game that was good, and it kind of is quite enjoyable. You play it, and then when you die or you know you don't get a high score, you kind of want to play it, you want another go to try and get a higher score. So I'm quite happy about that. But I can't wait till it's actually released and people can play it for themselves, just to see what other people think. But I think it's good. I like games like Call of Duty, Sonic, Fortnite, Mario. You know, all the sort of big top titles they're the sort of games that I like. And I'm not saying that this compares to them type of games, but what I am trying to say is that that's the expectation I have for games, is like quality, high class games. I rarely find like a little sort of indie game that I really enjoy playing. But to be honest, I don't really play loads of indie games. I usually just play top titles. But like I say, this game is good. So the things I'm going to change, there's a couple of like sound effects and stuff like that. I will redo the whole sound effect system. Not the system, but basically all the sound effects are going to be changed. Some of the... Why is that? What? That guy shouldn't have just been stood there like that. Ah! I'll play one more time. Why is that character just staying there like that? That doesn't make sense. I have to check that. But yeah, so you play this game and you kind of like, I need to get a higher score than that. But yeah, so I'm gonna sort out the sound effects. Make the Niagara systems, the particle effects and all that, make them a little bit more flashy. I'm pretty happy with some of them. I think the main character Niagara effects I'm pretty happy with. I like the way that when he spins there's kind of like a little circle. When he kicks there's like a trail, and so you spin kick there's no trail, and then in the jump kick there's like a little trail. So yeah, I made all them Niagara effects myself. I probably don't sound like super excited, but I am. Yeah, there's like all different routes you can take as well to the jumps. So whatever, you find out the best routes for things, you can get to your health quicker. You don't want to let the enemies mount up. I do have to balance out the spawns and the health spawns. I do need to balance them slightly, and I need to balance the damage system slightly as well. Ah, keep missing that jump. Yeah, so like the way I've made it, that you kind of have to be moving pretty smoothly. If you miss your jumps or you miss your kicks, it screws you up a little bit. So you kind of need, the way I've made it is that you kind of need to have to get every jump right, every kick right. You've got to kind of get your timing right on all of it, because if you miss a jump or you miss a kick, it really does have like a big penalty to how much you're going to score. Ah, the Kingpin like seems like he was quite easy, but he's not. It takes 2 hits to get the Kingpin. Everyone else is 1 hit, and then yeah, everyone else is 1 hit apart from the Kingpin's 2, and then the like when the Kingpin, if the Kingpin actually does hit you, it takes a lot more energy off you than like with just 1 punch. But yeah, that's about it. Like I say, I've still got to do the sky sphere and the clouds and the lighting. I will fix the lighting and stuff like that, and then add maybe some more lights, and then I'm gonna sort of like just neaten everything up. But yeah, it's kind of finished. Most of the hard work, I think, I don't want to jinx myself, but I think most of the hard work is done. Now I'm just tying stuff up. I haven't actually mixed it down into a game file yet, so I need to do that, and I haven't done that yet ever, so that's a new experience. But when I've been looking at tutorials, they're only a few minutes long to show how to export your game, so I can't imagine it being super difficult, but I don't want to jinx myself because I haven't crossed that bridge yet, so I don't want to say it looks easy because it might not be. But yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to show you a little update on where I am with the game. But thanks for watching, and if you are keeping up with these videos, thanks, and hopefully this will be finished soon and everyone will get to play it if they want to play it. And thank you and goodbye.